It's time for Ask You a Question, and tonight we have a few questions from our live studio audience members. Will you please state your name, where you're from, and then your question to Rick?
My name is Willie and I'm from Palm Bay. And my question is, Captain Rick, I live near some freshwater canals in my area, and I've been seeing some very small tarpon, maybe 10 to 15, 20 pounds. And I've been trying to catch them, but I'm just not having any luck. I was wondering if you had any tips or tricks that might help me out.
Certainly, Willie. You know, the thing that I'm going to tell you is that those canal tarpon sometimes can be a little bit difficult. What seems to usually work is if you'll take some dead bait. You can go to your local bait and tackle store and buy a fresh mullet. Don't buy anything frozen. Buy a fresh mullet, and then take that mullet and stake him out. Then throw that chunk of bait, but here's the most important thing. Throw it out in the middle of the canal and let it sink. Give it enough line so that the line itself sinks and lays down on the bottom. That way the fish don't see the line. Use a circle hook. When you get the bite, just reel until it comes tight. Don't forget to bow to him when he comes up jumping. You'll catch him that way.
You always need to bow to the tarpon. Always.
That's it.
And what is your name, where are you from, and what is your question for Rick?
Hi, I'm Bill from Old Town. My question for Rick is, when fishing for shark, is it best to use braid, mono, or a combination of both lines when
Fishing for
sharks?
Yeah,
Yep.
good question.
Listen, the key to any time that you can use braid, it's going to be a lot better for you. The one thing that I will say is that you're going to want to have a long piece of leader so that you can grab that leader and let that leader go to bring the fish boat side. If the fish takes off as you go to pull him into the boat or pull him boat side, you're going to want to be able to let that leader go. You don't want to be grabbing braid, even with gloves on. So I'd suggest you put a piece of monofilament before you actually put your wire so that it's a buffer, something that's going to be a lot more friendly to you. You can use 60-pound, 100-pound, whatever it may be. Then tie your swivel and your wire on. Thank you guys so much for the questions.
Wow, Rick, you're such a know-it-all. All right, if you have a question for Captain Rick, send in a good quality horizontal video to our website, ChevyFloridaInsiderFishingReport.com. And remember, the question should be 30 seconds or less.